fruition here? Are we able to, you know, we have a lot of jumps to kind of work with here, but they really don't put you a lot of space. They're really just be a lot for like hovering above here, maybe avoid some up smashes in a lot of situations. But it's all about the first hit and also about doing what the 3 pillars I call it, Steve. You do it anvil, minecart, and also this wall.
It's true. That is literally what the matchup boils down to. And Steve having minecart and anvil, those ridiculous reversal. Wait. Was that 40 damage off of jab?
Yeah. I think he was DIing in to it. Well, damage.
2 characters who have been banned before, by the way, on the screen.
Exactly.
Meta Knight in a different universe. But yeah, I can't believe he just did 40 with the jab, and suddenly he's actually trailing by 40%. All right, hold on. Yeah, Show. That's all right. So before I got distracted by the 40 damage jab, what I was going to say is those reversals from Steve, minecart and anvil, are going to make Show have to be so precise with every combo he goes for, because one missed attempt can be death if you're near the top of the screen especially.
Yeah, you make a valid point here. The reversal system of this character here is like, yeah, if you mess up once, you're getting hard punished just like that. Footstool out of shield into anvil. Sophie taking the lead.
Yeah, that was a pretty brutal first stock. I mean, on both sides. Saw things kick off very dramatically, but now Show has to fight from behind. Meta Knight, I would say, you know, he looks like a character who's great at rushdown, but his options are just so predictable. It's either dash attack or dash grab to get in 99% of the time, and if your character can deal with that, then Meta Knight might struggle a lot. Wow, the up B off the breaking block, actually making Steve airborne, unable to shield.
Yeah, I think that was not, it looked the head hitbox too, that like, able to take him out. And then one thing I think they can see like the saving grace so far is that Sophie is not going for like the triple stack block, only going for the single. So that proves, I think, pretty good for Show to hopefully make something happen here, but you're gonna have to intercept here. Watch out for the dash attack. Okay.
All right, smart counterplay, rolling in after the minecart hits the shield. Show knowing the matchup. Oh, and stuffing the startup of minecart with his own dash attack. All right, Sophie. Now they're just kind of hanging out, mining for resources, but like you said, Shaw, only behind a 1-tiered block wall.
We are getting resources there on Sophie's side. Continues to climb. Teleports right in their face. Gets unpunished for it here. Gonna up B right back. A kind of unorthodox playstyle we're seeing from Sophie. But, you know, it's hard to still pin down this character.
Yeah, Steve is kind of like, do whatever you want, and there's probably merit to your playstyle, right? Very creative and expressive.
Yeah, we talked about customs earlier. This definitely is the custom character. And you have to respect the back air. But a great side B coming out from Show to get the interception.
Wow, I mean, I guess the surprise factor of a move like that, it'll work out once per set. I don't expect Sophie to get opened up from that again, though.
No, I definitely concur.
Oh, Show trying to be so precise, spacing around that anvil, but not finding a hit. However, now that he's in the lead, we can wait for Steve to make a mistake, then pick up one of those devastating whiff punishes with dash attack or maybe a grab.
Okay, we are out of the axe here, but we're not out of options there with the side B. You're taking another one to the face here, even at the stock count.
The longest clank animation of all time on Meta Knight's forward smash right there. Okay, great DI on Sophie's part, though, able to escape on another clank, but this one obviously much less bad for Meta Knight. Oh, and the crafting table might have interrupted that.
I can't believe that happened. It was honestly a great idea from Show's side here. Gonna get the down throw. Looking for the DI out. Now we've just, you know, we've climbed back percent there on Sophie's side. Have a lot more materials in. You have to watch out for the side cart. And like I said, that comes to pass.
All right, we have a bar full of iron. We have some mine carts. We have some walls. Yeah, and Show using that down B to maybe threaten going over the wall. You can actually move pretty strangely with that. Oh, is that it? No, not quite enough.
We are still living here. We do still have Diamond and Gold on deck. We have a higher up platform to give us coverage. We do have Diamond Axe, and we get the Diamond Axe. We are still living there on Show's side here, but he's not going to make it back against that anvil here. Wow, what a showing from Sophie.
That was really impressive. A player that I have not heard of before coming out here taking game one against Show. A very well-established player. I mean, he's been on top since Brawl. He was the best player in NorCal back then. And he never really let that slip. I mean, of course, he moved to Tri-State, but he's been a really talented player for a long time. And that's why Pools is awesome, man. Like, you could see these players that are just completely brand new come out here and make a huge upset or at least put up a good fight against a known player.
Absolutely. And I had a core memory unlocked just now. Sophie has been honestly an underdog player here in the PNW. They come out to a lot of conventions, a lot of like convention tourneys, and they dominate it there. So now we're gonna see how they're gonna dominate here at a major like this. Show, throwing some new moves out, I'll say that.
Yeah, the drill rush opening. Man, and Brawl when that ledge canceled, that was actually pretty viable. but in this game, unfortunately, you don't get that.
We're showing our UNC status here, Max.
Yeah. Look, my Smashboards account can buy me a beer. That's how long I've been around. I wish I was joking.
That's something I want to see, though, is if we can find opportunities to able to land the NATO, but easier said than done. Like you said, Sophie's been so good about DIing out a lot of these combos.
Yeah, I mean, she's just doing kind of the generic Steve flowchart, but then showing a few little twists on it. And my favorite thing about her game plan is because she's noticed that Cho is going for the forward smash to break the blocks over and over again. That's just an easy whiff punish for Steve's own forward smash. Starts something like 10 frames faster than Meta Knight, so why not? Oh, but unfortunate SD right there. Just couldn't quite grab the ledge. Now Sho, another opportunity to play with the lead. Let's see what he could do.
You saw after that stock was taken, Sho turned up the music. He's like, I need to hear this banger here to get me back into the ritual here as he's taking the lead. Yeah, unfortunate stuff, but yeah, you mentioned the F-Smash situation here. We saw that at the end of game one. We'll see if it happens again.
Right, and if you do manage to clank with Meta Knight's forward smash, like we saw in the last game, he's in 100 million frames of lag.
For first in time.
Yeah. Very tough, man. That, I mean, in Brawl, he didn't even have clanking available because every hitbox was transcended. Well, but wow, an immediate response from Sophie.
Yeah, the future is now, old man here. Steve still out here. But can we get the bridge going? That's something I definitely want to see from Sho.
Unfortunately, able to just air dodge out between the up airs. You need a little more damage for a little more hit stun for some of those to link. Oh, God. Quick ladder of Steve's right there.
Okay, and if you're just stalling the ledge like this, it's free mining, right? You're giving free real estate here. Have to watch out for the back here this time. I think maybe potentially going for the bear might be a better option than F smash. I can't really say.
Yeah, I think the forward smash through the wall against a Steve player that's ready for that might not be the best course of action because you have all that extra hit lag as well.
Sure.
Maybe if it had more range, but I mean, Steve can outspace that as well. So yeah, I think it's just been too predictable, too reactable on Sho's end in terms of breaking these walls down.
Okay.
What else can he even do, though? I don't know.
Yeah, the more you stall out, like you said, more resources are abound, and eventually you get a win con that is an enhanced minecart here. Given like real estate, once you're on the Angel platform, you get to spend even more time, and now you have more resources there on Sophie's side.
Right. Yeah, that is the Steve snowball effect. I mean, you get this lead, your opponent has to rush you down, has to waste all this time breaking blocks as well, and then you just get a bar full of iron. You get another diamond for the next stock if you need it.
Yeah, no matter how this kind of ends up here, I think, yeah, Sho has to like get the first stock. No doubt about it here, but you have to respect the diamond sword coming out, and of course their minecart coming out, and we're looking for the tech chase here. Sophie being a lot more active, a lot more aggressive, for good reason.
This is looking like a bloodbath. The more time that passes, the more of a lead Sophie establishes, and the footstool out of shield into Anvil. Once again, taking a stock here. Jesus Christ. I mean, that's that late stage meta, you know, that postmodernist Steve stuff right there. And really every character in the game. Like, if your character has a good footstool down air punish out of shield, especially if their other out of shield punish is lacking, you best be going for that. No freebies in terms of the pressure.
Postmodernist here. Well, let's see if we can paint a different picture here on Sho's side. I would like them to get on the board for sure. You know, maybe take that lead, like we said. It all is really tempo-based, very momentum-based here. So it's easier said than done. I think that like you're just gonna have to let them have resources and battle Steve in like that second boss phase, right? When they have all the resources in hand.
Yeah, that's so true. The revenge meter or value, whatever it is, gets hit, and then it becomes so much more difficult. But you said that Sophie goes to con tournaments?
A lot of con tournaments, and that's where they kind of got a lot of their big start in terms of winning those. And then slowly they've been coming out here and taking heads with Steve. Excuse me, Zombie.
Yeah, true. Get it right. All right, Sho, I would love to see him get a game on the board at the very least. I mean, the fact that we're potentially facing an upset in the second round of this block, for Sho, I'm kind of shocked. But once again, that's late meta ultimate. Everyone is a threat.
It's that salted caramel we were talking about, right? That's the surprise we were kind of looking for here. But yes, this Sho is definitely seated higher in this pool here. But we're not counting him out just yet. Trying to find a good opening here. Not too much damage on the table just yet. It's been kind of like back and forth.
And the tools are broken right now, or at least the pickaxe is for Sophie. Yeah, we're going to have to see her put a wall up and craft that diamond in hand right now. But if Sho can finish the stock off, that would be huge. Just eliminate that threat. And man, minecart, so difficult to challenge, especially when your character is as stubby as Meta Knight.
It probably behooves Sho at this point, like if he's able to get a hit and get a two-piece, just wait out. You know, like Steve's air dodge is not like the best here, so maybe fight kind of like in the air like that.
Mm-hmm. All right, we have the standstill. Steve in the corner. Crafting table looking used and abused right now, about a crack. And you know what he's looking for, right? He just wants to dip ever so slightly below the minecart, get an up air, and then kill with either shuttle loop or like a nair or something. But it's just so difficult to find your way around that massive hitbox.
I feel like you're putting yourself in this game now. Vicariously, even.
Hey, I've got some history with Meta Knight.
Yeah, but it is proving really difficult. And like because we use a lot of moves just against the mine blocks. Oh, and that's going to be a free S-match there. And this is the lead we have to hold on to. We are 104th. You cannot get tapped by Sophie here, but you can disengage. No doubt about it.
Yeah, I want to see Sho try to camp with this lead. We see the Brawl-esque jump down air camping right now.
We're so back, Max.
Yeah, tornado to the other side, you know. Unfortunately, that move only
can Meta Knight go underneath the stage?
You know, there actually Ultimate does have some stalling rules, but I don't know if Scrooging, as we used to call it, is included in that.
Yes, man, the classic.
Yeah, Shiny Mark definitely a big user of that. But yeah, I mean, when you fight up close against Steve, it just feels like Meta Knight gets so outclassed, right? Every hit is so much stronger, a little bit extra range on some of them.
The top button getting exercise right now. And you know what? We might be the Time Master here.
Yeah, it's possible.
Like we're almost halfway there on the time count, and you know you have a lot of burst options to chase with, but you have all these extra jumps, all these extra air options. You can just go to the other side of the stage here. This is valid. This is how you win.
I mean, look, let's not mince our words. This is Steve, right? A character that frustrates people, demotivates people, right? You might as well bust out every trick in the book. Is that going to kill? It sure is.
Oh my God. You know, we're talking about Brawl so much. Shades of Smash 4. Look at there from Sho's side here, taking an incredible lead here, and we're just doing the same song and dance. Just, you know, hug the air.
I think Sho should do this for literally 3 games in a row. That's going to be his ticket to victory. I mean, when you try to chase Steve down or when you try to fight up close, it's a losing battle for Meta Knight.
It is, yeah. You're not playing to the best of your strengths. This is how you play to your strengths here, not as like the character, but also as the player.
Right. The downside to camping Steve is that he gets all the resources in the world. But I mean, let's be real, he's going to get them anyway. Yeah. So you might as well do this, especially when you're up 2 stocks. Let's see if Sho can avoid death here.
Okay, avoiding the anvil this time is all. Yeah, you make a good point. It is kind of like the Cloud mentality. He's going to get his resources anyway. Let him spend it. Does spend it on the minecart there, but of course, we do have another stock. We're going to sit pretty on the Angel platform.
Yes, use every last frame of that. I mean, I think we're looking at a potential timeout. And if not, we know that one bad approach against Meta Knight can be death. Yes. So I think this is exactly where Sho wants to be. As long as he can keep those landing mix-ups tricky enough to avoid huge punishes from Sophie. Oh, God.
I'm still so scared. Even despite the lead here, that's just like the power of this character. Can make incredible comebacks. Oh, my God.
Oh, playing the poke game. Didn't realize that first F-tilt hit, though. He could have got a clean hit and then run away even more.
Yeah, but we're trying to run away here to the other side of the stage here. And almost like the blocks are kind of now on Sophie's side. You have to like navigate them instead of Sho navigating those.
Mm-hmm. And I also would like to see Sho get just a little bit more extra credit. Like enough that if he loses his second stock, that one combo won't even things up. Oh my God, I thought an up smash was coming.
Still scary. Okay, we're waiting here. I like Sho as being a lot more patient in the scramble situations here, avoiding the F smash as well. We are almost 2 minutes here on this game 3. Like I said, best of 5. We might be in for the long haul.
Yeah, I am getting that vibe. I mean, it all comes down to the first stock of game 4, right?
Yes.
Like, if Sho takes it, he's just going to run the same gambit again, and we'll probably see this go the distance. I also like that he's using the blocks against her, right? I mean, it's a higher starting point for your down air camping, and just another place to mix your landings up on.
Honestly, some of my favorite interactions is just using the tools against the character.
Right. Look, I mean, this game's been out for 7 years. We've seen most of what it has to offer. I'm at the point where I kind of like watching stuff like this. Like, this is interesting because it's different.
This is how we become hardened commentators, Max.
Yeah. I'm not even coping. Production just turned and looked at me like, yeah, this guy's full of shit.
These guys
I mean it. I literally mean it.
These guys have seen Game 10 JDV games.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
I was forged in the fires of Brawl.
Sorry, 15, Game 15, my bad production. My bad.
I've seen more timeouts than you guys could possibly think.
Back in my day.
Yeah. No, I'm built for this shit. All right, yeah, I don't know.
We got 64 up later. Don't worry.
Right. I don't know if Sophie can hang on for another minute, though. 84%, we're like a mid-elevation up air into shuttle loop from this one being over. And I think at this point, the comeback is completely out of the question.
Yes, it is here. At this point, you might be able to start thinking about the next game here. How can we avoid losing that first stock?
Hold on.
I hate to tell you guys, we are not out of the neck of the woods. What an S-Smash saved by the block, though.
Okay, there's no way. Like, Steve can't do 105 in one touch. It's impossible.
I'd be very careful.
No, I know it's not possible. Meta Knight has too many options. Steve is a little slow on the chase.
Hey, we got less than 30 seconds. I absolutely am going to agree with you at this point too. But we'll see what happens. Until it's his game.
You just have to run away from the circus, and then yeah, 17 more seconds. Yeah, this is cooked. Okay, good on Show. Playing the matchup the way it's supposed to be played, unfortunately. But I think, you know, if Steve is the guy to beat right now, what's his one weakness? It's approaching. Right? That is the only thing that Steve isn't insane at is chasing you down.
Not like terrible at it, but yes, I definitely agree. That is going to be one of the, I guess you could call it pain points for him. Show doing what he needs to do, takes a swig of water here. We're going into the next game. Guys, keep strapped in. We're in for it.
Yeah, I mean, look at that face that Show's got on. He's like, yeah, I got to just keep doing this. All right.
You thought this was a vacation?
yeah.
It's boot camp.
Honestly. All right, I'm genuinely looking forward to how this one ends because there's going to be so much tension if this goes to Game 5, especially if there's another timeout. But I think Show should continue to play for the timeout. There's no shame in it, man. Like, worst case scenario, you're here for 16 more or 14 more minutes of gameplay. You just got to be tough. You got to be patient. And look, before this guy made Meta Knight in Brawl, I'm pretty sure he made Sonic. So like, this shit is in his DNA, too.
It's lateral, for sure.
Yep.
Yeah, we'll see how it kind of goes here. You do have to have a lot of mental fortitude to play this long here, a lot of stamina. So even if you say you get the dub, I kind of fear for the rest of your bracket.
Yeah, right. It's going to be draining. It's going to take a lot out of you. So we'll see how much more Show has in him, at least for this set. Oh, God, not the opening you want. I don't think that was the angle of Drill Rush he was looking for, but doesn't get punished all that hard. I mean, Steve can really hit you hard from zero, but didn't happen in this case. Oh, no. Scooped up by the minecart.
Every percent, like, just absolutely matters, it seems, at this point. And Sophie trailing ahead here. I would like to see the Show able to bring it back somehow. Oh, we're already talking like it's the end of the game. It's only the first time. Wait a second. That's it. That is it. Show gets the lead he needs here. Only 40%, 60%, so he does have to still camp out. Back to the same old strategy.
Yeah, it looks like he's committed to it. No, I like this. This is exactly what you have to do. If your character can time Steve out, I say you should go for it. Especially if you have that real bursty punish game. Like, Meta Knight can cross half of small battlefield with dash attack, so inevitably there's going to be a mistake that'll just get you a little more extra credit and secure that lead for you.
Hopefully mountains do not, moles do not go quite to mountains here as we're still holding on here to our first stock here. I'm liking the movement here from the Show. Still stalling out here. Careful with the clanks. You see how many of these clanks have been equal death.
It's true. Only that forward smash, I think, is like so exaggerated or out of Meta Knight's favor, I suppose. Oh, Show getting a little hungry there for some more hits. You got to be careful.
We're seeing Sophie swing a lot more where they haven't before, and Shows is capitalizing on that. Good on their part. And, you know, he avoided the anvil multiple times already. That's smelling good, I think, on his side.
Yeah, for sure. And now Sophie being lapped in percent. This is looking tough for her. I don't know if there's really a game plan that works for this. You really do have to win or take the first stock. More people need to do this. Please, if you're watching, like, adopt this against your local Steve. Just give it a shot. It's going to be very mentally draining, but guarantee you it's going to make things a lot easier for you.
I would say, depending on how this goes, put this in the handbook of competitive play here. Show playing to the crowd, putting his hand up, takes an immaculate lead here. I think we're thinking about the next game already, Max.
Yeah, look, I've said stuff like this on the mic before, and I've gotten flack for it, but I stand by this. If I'm Sophie, I'm running off the stage right now. Dead ass. Because now you have to sit through 5 more excruciating minutes of camping. You're going to show your hand. You're going to, like, reveal some of your mix-ups, and it's still probably not going to win you the game. We already saw that Show can play this timeout. It'll work, and there's almost nothing that you can do about this. So, I mean, if we don't see a 0 to death in, like, the next minute, or if Show gets...
Wait, hold up. Hold up. Wait a second.
Well,
wait a second. Are we going all the way up in the air? Yes, we will, Max.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Hey, like I said, Show, a Brawl veteran, he's built for this. He's been doing this since 2008. And now, like, I mean, Brawl Meta Knight, as broken as he was, he didn't have Touch of Death stuff. So I think that using this game plan in Ultimate, where one hit can actually take a stock, it's even better.
Yeah, the hard punish game that this game like provides here means that you don't get too many openings, especially in year 7 here. So you have to adapt different types of playstyles. You have to have Nerves of Steel. I'm seeing Show. He's ready. He seems so calm and composed here. Like I said, that experience is showing right now.
You know he was pissed after the first 2 games too, right?
No,
like,
for sure.
You know there's no way he went into game 3 like happy about what he had to do.
You know?
Yeah.
Looked at the Art of War potentially.
Yep. All right, here we go. Game 5. This could be a really long one, or it could just be brutally fast for either of them.
Definitely volatile for sure.
Oh, didn't turn around for the grab. That's so tough. Wait, what the hell is going on, man? Okay, things working out so far for Show, but I mean, Steve's punish game is devastating, especially on these light fastballers. Meta Knight, Fox, right? They all get dog walked for a solid amount of damage.
Yeah, we definitely don't want that to happen there. I mean, Steve is so good, not only like in the vertical aspect, but also the horizontal aspect too. Show, once again, doing a good job. Use that movement we were kind of talking about earlier, and might be moving in better ways here, Max.
No way! I don't know if Sophie was DIing left or like in or out right there, but the tornado killed, and great adaptation by Show, realizing that if he went for shuttle loop, he was probably going to SD.
I mean, left lane moves is not until January, Max.
Right.
What the hell?
Right. Oh, God.
Wait a second.
Can we get another one?
Another one.
No way, right?
No,
That's not going to kill.
No.
Okay.
Maybe
now,
a little rage, potentially. Wait a second.
Oh, the grime. The
Huge.
double grime. Okay, if I'm Show at this point, just run away. You got your damage. Though it is a little harder on this stage because the platform is in the center instead of being on both sides, right? You have less options to land, less mix-ups. But no, I think Show wants to get this done the good old-fashioned way. He's running in.
He was playing to the crowd earlier here, and I think the crowd kind of wants to see that. But I would say it's about the dub here. Don't delay. Don't delay. I mean, delay this, but you know.
Right. Don't lose sight of the goal, which is to win. And if you have to do that with the timer instead of by taking 3 stocks, then so be it. Oh, I like that. He did the forward smash too far for Sophie to whiff punish it. Okay, Show, for the love of God, do not approach. I'm begging you.
You're going to make Max mauled on commentary here. That is not exactly what you want. Of course, we talk about those big openings, the punish game in Ultimate. Here, you got honestly scot-free in the interaction here, but you can't tempt fate again.
Show, I'm begging you, stop fighting.
The camera is on the floor already here. We're expecting a pop-up, I think, one way or another.
Yeah, I mean, deserved for both of them, quite honestly. Oh, God, if that was Footstool Anvil, it could have been death in the corner.
You have to be very, very, very careful here. Sophie just standing there, menacingly there in the corner.
Like, I understand what Show's going for. He wants to take this stock now to secure more of a lead and make the timeout more of a sure shot victory. But God, it is so stressful watching him fail these approaches over and over again. Sophie has slashed that lead down to just about 40. And now Meta Knight is going to die to the next good hit. Oh, wow.
But might be Sophie dying there. Now we do have a lead. We are at 103. You said we are still not out of it yet here. You could not get hit by Anvil or any back here. Very gutsy stuff. And
no
of
way.
course,
No, Show,
no
man.
shot here. Show, I need you to show up big right here, right now. You've been playing this long and hard, but also Sophie.
Sophie is playing out of her mind.
Right.
Okay, this is so tense, dude. This is why I love this timeout shit, man. Like, it's actually insane amounts of tension. Oh, what? That didn't grab! Yo, Meta Knight with the T-Rex arms. Oh, God, this, I'm in pain. I'm in pain watching this. Okay,
Wait a second.
Jab block.
This is so huge.
Tech chase.
Wait a second.
Big damage for Show. Okay, he's up by 6%. Please stop chasing. No, man, run away.
Oh, right here, but like we said, we have the lead there on Sophie's end, looking for the roll in. You have to be careful with the chase, Max. I absolutely agree here. So this next interaction, I feel like it's going to be the most important one.
Yes, it is. If Show can do 9% or more and take a lead here, we're looking at a much different game. Okay, the pummels for good measure. I like it. But you, of course, want the safety net of more than a 3% lead to bring this one home.
It's so scary being right above this character with an up smash that big. Okay, looking for the spot dodge potentially.
No. Oh my God, almost dying. Down 10. Oh my God!
So close, just by pixels.
Dude, this is actually it's so intense. I mean, now I feel like there's
come to port, baby.
now I feel like
Port
there's no chance of a timeout, right? They're both damn near dying here. Oh, that pop-off is going to hit.
It's going to hit.
No!
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 Oh, there it is. Sophie will be your victor in this long-fought battle. PNW is on the map.
Man.
We'll hug it out later.
All right,
We'll hug it out later.
Great job to Sophie. But I must say, Show, if he stopped approaching after taking that first stock, we would have been looking at a much different outcome here. We saw on small battlefield particularly, of course the change in terrain might change the game plan as well, but we just saw how difficult it was for Steve to chase you down and hit you with anything meaningful especially, right? But Show lost sight of the game plan. I think he started having ideas like, oh, I might be able to just win this normally. Right, and you don't
intrusive thoughts, right?
Right, and also you don't necessarily want to play for the timeout, even if you know it's optimal. It's stressful, and it can just wear on you, and like every mistake starts to feel really painful. But yeah, I mean, literally once he started fighting up close and personal, that's when things got bad for him. And we look at these first two games. I mean, the footstool anvil punishes from Sophie were crazy. The block break to put Steve airborne and take him out of his shield, genius from Show. But this is where this one ends, right? Yeah, Meta Knight with a pretty linear recovery, even though it goes really far. Stuff like Anvil will get in his way.
And despite how this match did end here, I think this is definitely a match, I think, for the books in terms of just, if you want to learn how to fight Steve in terms of just like how to take a lead, keep a stock lead here, and play a different kind of play style, because a lot of people are just unforced errors, I feel, in this matchup.
Yeah, I mean, you just saw it over and over again. Every time Show went for the chase, right, trying to hit Steve in disadvantage, Minecart and Anvil were in the way. This character has the best reversal tools in the game, and Meta Knight's got to be very precise in his follow-ups. That really cost Show the set, I think, especially in Game 5, when it was just like, all right, I'm not content. Look at this, a full stock up. And going for that chase is why he lost the stock lead. But then he respawns into another 100%. Yeah, oh man, this was a heartbreaker. There was that
grab situation too. I don't know if we're going to see it again, but I think it was in the last game.
Yeah, you're talking about the whiff grab way up close? Yeah, I don't understand how that didn't connect, but Meta Knight has a really small grab range, and Show, I mean, I know he's aware of that, but getting punished very hard for it. Oh, but he's a good sport. Look at him, you know, not even mad about it. Like